spies here too. Ooh, more information for us. One more. Oh, Colombian operative captured. We have this. I don't believe we're at war with them. Let's see. In the meantime, let's just check things here. Oh, yeah, it looks like my suspicion was right. With most of Japan's forces here in India, it looks like the Qing government is able to kind of make swift progress, especially into Korea. Oh my god. Although with this little landing here, it's hard to say. Japan might be able to bring in a few more reinforcements. Anyways. Progress here. Oh, not quite yet. Union Committee, and federalism. Even if the old United States was home to political corruption, gerrymandering, and inefficient bureaucracy, its administrative system is an unshakable cornerstone of our national identity. But with compromise between crafts and industrial unions impossible, we must rely on this cornerstone as the first American revolutionaries did. So, hold this on a bit. Let's see. And sister comes a little further. Actually, I'm going to send a second force to help them. That'll do. And then I'll wait until that is done. I actually kind of like the idea of having these forces here, though, because these forces can kind of act as a diversion. Hopefully the AI will think that we'll have all of our forces go there to drive them out, but by doing this, they're leaving Rio wide open for our invasion. So, there you go. Looks like it's starting to make it there as well into the. It's like it's gonna be here pretty shortly. Looks as though, yeah, Japan is making a little bit of progress there. Though all of Korea has been taken over, though, by the Chinese. Looks like Mongolia is going to be beaten here in a moment. Definitely boom to China if they're able to take them out. And once India is defeated, then the last of the Entente powers will really be the Australasian Confederation. Looks like we've landed some forces in this area here. Actually, we'll go with their port here. Alright, good. And our forces are on the way across. So, thank you to the French forces that were so kindly enough to open up one of the ports here for us. Let's bring on our troops and cross the Atlantic and hopefully march our way straight into the Rio de Janeiro. Let's get in there a few days ago. These two are still pushing the south as well, even if that initial counterintelligence edge is over with by now. Sways are done. This logistics. There we go. Now they're starting their attack. And frozen is done. Power to the people. Perhaps for the first time in our nation's history, true democracy is flourishing, not the illusion of freedom, concocted by corrupted politicians and greedy businessmen, but real democratic means of governing our new Commonwealth. We enshrine this power in the unassailable amendments. I don't know, the war support, all that good stuff. Oh yeah. And I'd say Brazil is done for. Oh, the Italians have taken Rio, it seems. They landed directly in the city. So, the fall of Rio de Janeiro. The fighting in Rio de Janeiro seems to have stopped for now, after days of gruesome assault by Italian forces. Despite the city's immensely defensible position, the Brazilian garrison could not prevent the I think that's how you say it, palace, and most of the city proper from falling into Italian hands. While fighting lingers in the hills and forests, regular Brazilians have been driven out, and the battle is over. Much of Rio was damaged by the fighting, with Italian shells destroying the dome of the Candelaria Church, and the Rio Grandeza tunnel being collapsed by desperate Brazilian soldiers to halt the Italian advance. With Italian soldiers garrisoning almost every street and columns parading on the city center, it is clear that the Socialist Republic of Italy has taken a major step in its war against the Empire of Brazil. Helps us out a little bit. Okay, so they're pretty much near capitulation already, about 56% towards it. India. India's getting there too, 34%. We've pretty much licked Brazil pretty good here. Sao Paulo's taken them by advancing Italian forces. Yeah, it looks like that front is slowly coming to a close. Making pretty good progress here then as well. It looks like the British landed a force in Lagos, and they're kind of attacking the Germans from the back of the line. It's advancing in India here then. In China, then it seems. Well, they do have some forces. I'd imagine they're pretty lightly defended. Good on the Emperor of China, I suppose. Wow, just get Brazil to capitulate. Awesome. We're getting there. Currently at 80% towards capitulation. Yep. Right. Right. This way instead. I'll go. Just completely push south. Brazil capitulates, still will be able to continue pushing. Probably land some troops over here in Angola to help them fight there. Another force over here. Blitzkrieg. 1944 Convention of the Socialist Labour Party. The 1944 Convention of the Socialist Labour Party is here, and while there are many important things to be discussed at this convention, one more important is who shall be their nominee for the upcoming election. We'll do Harry Brute. Construction. More rubber. Should be able to assist the factories with a little more rubber in our supply. Some too. Have to go a little more. And the 1944 Convention of the Socialist Party of America. The Socialist Party of America has unanimously renominated Norman Thomas for the upcoming presidential election. Mr. Thomas. Yunnan Click joined the Chinese United Front. Oh, that's interesting to see. All of China is united against the Japanese. United Front forms. It seems that the Chinese, in their desperation to slow the Japanese invasion of their country, have formed an alliance. You expected the typically squabbling, cliquish Chinese factions to make such a move, and now many will watch their future with considerable interest. Well, I'll imagine that they'll be able to beat Mongolia here, and that'll push the rest of them to fight the Japanese. people. Alright. Protect the revolution. Maintaining and protecting the spirit of the revolution will be vital in the coming years. We face enormous outside pressure from the reactionary powers around the world, sabotage from distance within our own nation, and strife of factionalism even amongst our leadership. Our will isn't yet broken, though. The struggle continues. So that's where it's our currently setting their shipment. This way. How about this area here first, actually, I'd say. We definitely have air superiority in this region. Could hopefully be not that much longer before Brazil finally falls to our forces. I think their years-long war with Argentina definitely helped us. Porto Alegre has fallen. They finally collapsed after the capture of that city. Unknown. Personally, I hope they do. So, bring our forces to the fight. Yep, there they go. The Empire of Brazil has capitulated. Roman Thomas has announced that the cowardly Brazilian nation can no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming presence of American forces throughout the country. The Brazilian government chose to flee the country and has gone into exile. The main forces have capitulated and now control this city. The fight in South America, though, is not over yet, or we still have the last few bits of distance here. So. Let's do that. Have them push as far south as possible. Okay, let's finish this. And this war as soon as possible, and we aren't going to do that unless we fully defeat this whole area. It's construction speed too. Some forces arriving on the front line here. Mongolia's definitely beaten it back, I'd say. Sticks. One more level of it. That's good. Looks like that's where it's here. Pretty much. push our way then south into the other countries here in South America. Could go relatively fast, I'm hoping. Federation of Malaya has capitulated. By whom? Oh, the Australasians. Not who I was expecting. And speaking of capitulated, they've already capitulated. Uruguay has capitulated. It's hostile to worry about. Resolution, General Defense Committee. Trusting military leadership and the safety of our nation to a group of elites can only end poorly. We must ensure that our Commonwealth remains meritocratic and free from corruption. As such, Congress has organized a committee of union advisors and military strategists. That's good. Very For some reason, that's just going to keep on popping up until the end of this game. Orangutan's already been annexed. I don't even know why it's doing that. But yeah, India's definitely on its last legs here. I'd say the Hunt's up, on its way out the door. Although I don't know if... God, that's going to be it. I don't know if the entire thing is going to stay the same, though. I have no idea if they'll all just capitulate then once India falls. That really depends on where the Entente has their main... Actually, I can figure that out right now. What? Hold up. What just happened? Collapse of the Japanese Empire. An astounding reversal of fortunes, the Japanese Empire has been defeated and today announced a treaty ceding its mainland possessions in Manchuria as well as nearby imperial colonies. With its military strength shattered and home islands themselves now threatened, the Empire has bowed to inevitable and terms have been reached with their foes in Darien. Only a few short years ago, the Christian throne, which viewed as the preeminent power in East Asia, even in the face of the Reich, all that has changed, however, and the balance of power in the region has changed decisively. Although the future of Asia remains uncertain, it seems that freedom from Japanese rule has finally become reality for the people of the mainland. The sun is faded. Well, I guess I spoke too damn soon then. So... yeah, Japan has capitulated. And Korea has been liberated. It's now a puppet of China. So, I'm imagining then that that'll go on for a little while. I still think it might be a little too late though for India, but that definitely changes things. I don't really know. Still. Alright. Okay. At Buenos Aires. forces here. Up. So bring heavy back. Instead, yeah. Oh, okay. I'll bring these ones. These ones, though. B-17s, okay. That area. And let's do... There, that should do it. Okay. So I'll actually minimize the priority of these ones. Keep that one there. Just up the... Equal back. Okay. There. That should do it. Yeah, that way once we finish research of the nukes, then we can focus on I'm gonna one point, and part of that deal, Japan was also forced to cede the Hawaii back to us. All the territories here that Hawaii. Okay. Transfer them back. And Hawaii is now part of it. Oh, this one. And then create an action section. I don't think we really need to change anything. So the fighting in this war has definitely been in South America here. Searching. That's for sure. It's quieter now. boy is on its last legs. I'm curious what the once. We definitely see wraps here. That looks a bit. There, it's just falling. And there goes Mongolia. Very good. It's got. Actually. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. I'm imagining that Saudi Arabia is going to be trying to unite the Arabs under a single country and then protect free speech. Free media and the right of free speech is an unalienable right to the American people. The court system has reaffirmed the right to free speech in spite of calls for censorship. Let the reactionaries and the traitors shout what they will. Their treasonous drivel will be drowned out by the cries of our comrades celebrating a new age of prosperity. What's that? Push those ones off. Go down to. Yeah.